Hi, I'm Toni, and this is your Daily Tarot. So today we're going to begin by looking at Healing with the Angels Oracle deck. So hi, everybody. I am so glad that you are here with me, whether you are a new watcher or a returning subscriber or visitor. I am so glad that you're here. So let's see what we got in store for you today. At first, we have new beginnings. Listen, I'm telling you, if you saw yesterday's reading, you already knew that was happening. You already knew that was going to happen today. Intention. It is your intention to have some new beginnings. And one more card, please. What do we got? Playfulness. Love, 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 love. So it is your intention to set some playful new beginnings. This is a very beautiful message. Kind of a carryover. The theme has definitely been moving through the water for the last few weeks about kind of shifting and letting go of things that don't work anymore, specifically relationships, patterns, beliefs, habits, and really just choosing you and choosing to put your happiness first. And that doesn't mean to abandon ship. That doesn't mean that you're giving up your worldly goods and family and friends. It just means that you are finally dedicating yourself to giving you what you need, okay? And so this is kind of this intention of this new beginning, and specifically for one of you, definitely this is the message, but for most of you, this is the message actually. But when I say one of you works too hard, you need to play some more, and your intention should be a new beginning to include a regular dose of playfulness in your routine, whether that's getting together, scheduling a regular day with your friends every week, to go and do something fun, or with your kids, or go do a hobby that you enjoy, or whatever it is. But for the rest of us and everyone else who's watching, this is the intention of setting the new beginning of really being. Here's the thing about playfulness. When we're in playfulness, when we are in joy, we have a tendency, when you're having fun, when you're being playful, you have a tendency to be in that vibration so much that there's almost no room for any other thing, including and specifically worry, doubt, fear, all these things that block us and kind of junk up the system. None of that's there when we're in playfulness. When we're in playfulness, that is just pure joy, right? And that allows our truest self to come through, the part of ourself that's joyful and loving and connected, okay? And so for most of us, this is about setting the intention of really connecting back to our playful inner nature, okay? Because that's who we are at our true natural selves, is somebody who is lighthearted, who is carefree, who is playful. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say today. Let's look at the Modern Witch Tarot. If you watch my Instagram or even just my shorts here, you might recognize this deck. This is the deck that I've been using for the past month for Deck Face. If you don't know what Deck Face is, find out. So, all right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. What messages do we have for whoever is watching right now? What do we need to know about these new beginnings and these intention to be more playful? All right, so let's look at the past energy and see what led us to where we are right now. We've got Seven of Swords is in reverse, starting out. Ooh, big energy. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, y'all. Not being very honest with ourselves. We also have Judgment and the Fool. All of these are in reverse. So Seven of Swords, there's that betrayal card showing up with the Page of Pentacles. So it's almost like, well, here, let me just go ahead and say it's not almost like, it is. Here's Judgment, that's Virgo, and the Fool, Aquarius. There has been some very unhealthy choices made, okay? You have not been making choices that, what I'm trying to say is the choices that you've been making for yourself have been betraying more. If they've been betraying anyone, the person they've betrayed the most is you. Okay? You have not been, the choices you've made have not been made with good judgment. Okay? They've not been made with good judgment, and they've neither been healthy, nor, I mean, I don't like to use the Fool card, the term the Fool, for what it actually is, but in this case I'm going to. The choices you have been making have been somewhat foolish in the sense that, and I don't mean you're a fool. I don't mean to say you're a fool and you're acting foolishly. I don't mean that. What I mean is that you've been betraying yourself. You've been knowing that you need to make choices that are healthy, okay? But you haven't. You haven't made healthy choices, because this is also the card of making healthy choices. And so you kind of betrayed yourself, and not been using your discernment, I think is the right word, not using the healthiest of judgment. And as such, here we are, we're in wherever position we're at. And so I've definitely seen the storyline played out a bunch this week, where it's like, you've got to get honest with yourself. It's time to choose you. It's time to respect your body. It's time to respect your life, this one precious life that you're given. And it's time to make better choices, okay? It's time to set the intention to love yourself, to bring joy into your life, and to, say what you mean and mean what you say, but also to stick with your word, okay? So let's see where we're at. Let's see what is the cards, or what's in our current timeline. So at first we have the King of Wands is in reverse. Next, there we have the timeline, Two of Cups. 2 years. One more card, please. So this is going to play out over the next 2 years, and we have Death. It's funny. This is very similar. Sorry about that. That just did not want to come off the floor. This is very similar energy to yesterday. Here's Scorpio showing up with Death. So you're definitely letting go of something. There's something that you're finally deciding that you haven't been. Okay, I kind of see this now. Let me just ask a question. Let me ask one question. I see it, but I just want to make sure I'm understanding this. Clarify the King of Wands. Tell me a little bit more about why the King of Wands is here. We have Eight of Pentacles underneath, Knight of Wands, and above that, we have Queen of Swords. Okay, so there is definitely an acknowledgement from you that you haven't been making choices in every aspect of your life that is as healthy as it could be, okay? Really and truly, it's not like you don't know what you should have been doing. That's what this comes down to. You knew what you should have been doing, but you were choosing not to. This is kind of clarifying. You're now ready to do the work. You're now ready to put a little skin in the game, make a little bit of effort, really kind of maybe go to battle for yourself, and allow yourself. I like this energy hanging over your head. Queen of Swords. When she's in reverse, she's the Ice Queen, right? Like, she's iced herself out. And so this is this opportunity of where it's almost you have put your opportunities on ice in the past by making unhealthy choices for yourself, whether it's physically making unhealthy choices, maybe not exercising, not eating well, not getting enough sleep, not controlling your stress levels, whatever, whether it's, not having healthy relationships with your friends, your family, your loved ones, whether it's whatever, financially not making financially healthy choices, whatever this is. There is this energy of you're finally, it's like, okay, I feel like in the past, you've almost been at this place of 2 out of 3 ain't bad. In other words, what I mean to say, let's say, hey, you know what? I'm financially doing great. I'm paying my bills. I've got money in the bank. I'm saving. Whatever. Financially fine. Great. And hey, my relationships are going great. Me and my best friend, we're close. Me and my kids are great. My family, I don't have any beef going on right now. My primary partnership, fantastic. Great. But let's say you're 200 pounds overweight, okay? And your blood pressure is through the roof and you haven't exercised since Clinton was in office, okay? It's time to be honest with yourself. You're like, well, I'm doing well financially and relationships, I'm doing great. I mean, who cares if my health sucks? If your health sucks, then guess what? You're not doing great in all aspects, because where you're only, the saying, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Exactly. Okay. And this is time for you to finally look at this and to let go death, and what's holding you back. And this is the energy of you finally, giving yourself what you need, really giving yourself this healthy love, this whatever this is. And by this, I do mean playfulness. This is, you know what? Okay, I just heard loudly. They said, hey, quick. Look at the book. Let's look at the book for playfulness, and let's just see what does it have to say about playfulness. I definitely don't want to read all this, but we are just going to glance because I heard them say, hey, you missed something there. So on playfulness, it says, fun and play is the angel's way. They guide you to add more fun into your life and to know that fun is a necessary thing, not a luxury. The angels know that you have a lot of responsibilities and you need a steady flow of time, money, and other resources. By drawing this card, the angels want you to know that regular doses of fun can help you to accomplish your goals. You may protest that you don't have enough time, money, or energy to play, yet your angels are assuring you that playfulness is a wonderful investment that yields immediate returns. When you have fun and laugh, you relax. This relaxation gives you a greater inflow of ideas, spiritual connection, divine guidance, and energy. With this new inspiration and energy, you can better manifest your desires. Your relaxed and radiant personality attracts wonderful and helpful people to you. Your positive outlook creates new opportunities for you. So when you look at life this way, you cannot afford to not have fun. So exactly, this is about really setting the intention to committing to putting your need for joy, your need for playfulness, your need for fun first, and really having healthy relationships with, when I say playfulness, I mean playfulness in your health, playfulness in your relationships, playfulness in your work, playfulness in all aspects. This is about really lightening up across the board, letting go. It's almost like you don't see the big picture of the fact that you need to let go of, honestly, I just heard control. Part of this playfulness and setting the intention to really go after joy more and really and have it all balance itself out in all aspects. Part of that is that you're bringing in, I just heard like almost like a new love for yourself that you won't get to. It's almost like, okay, like I just said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Like you're doing great with finances and you're doing great with relationships, but you need to get healthy, like physically healthy. What does playfulness have to do this? Well, when you commit to physical health, you're like, okay, I'm going to commit to doing something fun. I'm going to commit to, a fun way of eating or a fun way of exercising, or committing to my family all being together and doing this together, like going for walks together. That's just something about adding enjoyment to this that'll trickle across everything. There's just something about it shifts everything. It's like, okay, that way you were making money was great, but wait till you see what comes when you start enjoying yourself. The way your relationships were great before, but wait till you see how much better they are when you are committed to bringing joy and playfulness to all aspects of your life. And that just, and it's just, it just trickles down. It just trickles across everything. All right, so what is coming? 8 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Empress. And then what is underneath? Underneath we have 8 of Wands, Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Devil, and, hang on, King of Cups. Oh, interesting. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups sitting in the underlying energy. Okay, so it's time to get out of our way. It's time to allow this new version of you, this new excited, playful version of you to show up and to really create something juicy and exciting and here's the thing. It feels like you've been taking, okay, back to the analogy, 2 out of 3 is not so bad. So you took it very seriously, your finances, and you took very seriously your relationships, but you didn't take seriously your health, and now your health is suffering. This is your opportunity to create a new way of healing it that feels really good, that feels really exciting, that it's like you're doing it on your terms. And part of this is, I think that you're realizing that the reason why maybe you neglected this aspect of yourself, and now it's time to kind of bring and pour, you know, this happy love and joy. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Pour this, come at it from a different approach. Coming at it from the approach of playfulness is that I think this is part of yourself that you've never wanted to work on. And so you've kind of been kind of begrudging it. Kind of like, I'll get to it when I get to it, or I'll deal with it when I want to, just because you haven't really wanted to. You never did. And so you kind of put it off. This is like a shift. This is like excitement because it's fun. It's playful. It's just this whole new beginning where you just have this new intention of like enjoying that aspect of yourself. Of enjoying, like I said, if you never enjoyed focusing on your health, now you do, okay? You finally just remove the excuses, the barriers, and it's like you're able to create this. It's almost like it shifts so fast that, and I do mean it shifts so fast because look, here's the underlying energy, 8 of Wands. It shifts so fast that it's like almost, it surprises you. It's like, here, actually look at the underlying energy. That's exactly what it is. It's like this energy shifts so fast. This thing that you always put off doing or you kind of dreaded doing, the energy shifts so fast. It's almost like you don't even, it's like, whoa, what just happened? Like, I don't know. I used to, you know, have such just deep, anxiety and dread, and now I don't. Now it's all gone. Now these intrusive thoughts no longer bother me. Now I am loving this. Now I'm in charge of this. Now it's no longer a problem. Now, you know, where before it used to be something that just exhausted me, now it's not a problem at all. Now I am like really looking forward to doing this thing. In fact, I straight up love it. Okay. So again, I feel like you are finally ready to be honest with yourself. There is something that you have straight up not making choices for yourself. Like I said at the very beginning, remember Judgment in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse. There's just a choices here that you made in the past where you just neglected yourself. In the long run, that's the word I want to say. You've neglected yourself for too long. And you put off doing this thing for so long now that you almost just never you're just like, I'm just never going to do it. Oh, great example. Like somebody who knows they need to quit smoking cigarettes. Like every one of their friends quit smoking cigarettes like 15 years ago, but here they are, they're still smoking cigarettes. They're like, you know what, forget it. I'm just never going to quit smoking. Now is the time when you're finally ready to be like, okay, I know now what I didn't know then. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to love myself. I'm ready to get out of the way. I'm ready to create this really, really healthy future for myself going forward. And when you do, that energy just shifts so fast. I mean, it's almost like it catches you off guard. It almost surprises you how quickly it is that you enjoy this new version of you, this new aspect of yourself. And the funniest thing is that aspect of you, this new version of you, this new person that you find out you are, was always there. You were just like, I don't want to meet this person. I don't want to do this thing. And you just never did. It's time to meet the new you. Are you ready? I hope you are. All right. This was a freaking fun reading. This was a really fun reading. So I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, please be sure to leave me a comment. So I'm not just up here talking to myself. And, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. Just do something. All right. That really helps the channel and helps the algorithm, because y'all, I'm working hard up here and the algorithm acts like I don't exist. I mean, I've had this channel for 4 years and this algorithm's like, Toni, who? So if you could help a girl out and just give me a little energy and effort, energy exchange here, like, comment, share, subscribe, I would really appreciate it, okay? All right, y'all, I love you so much. I will see you again tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Bye.